Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Eve Echoes. Tonight on the show, we're going to take a look at The Hunt, which is the latest event that popped up on the live server. It's not that new, basically it popped up 2 days ago, but there's some stuff to talk about here. I mean, some things I'm pretty upset with, and some things could have been done better, should have been done better, and considering the past events, this should have been way better than the previous ones. Honestly, I'm pretty much not satisfied with this one either. We're also going to take a look today at the latest developers weekly Q&A, and we'll talk about some of the stuff that was mentioned there. But for now, this event should have been presented with a backstory. Basically, the same event is running on EVE Online right now on Tranquility. Okay, but for some reason they have some panels with information about the event. What the hell is going on with the event? What is the main story, backstory? What's happening? Why do we need to do it? What's, I don't know, some lore? Lore is too much to ask out of this game. So the story should go like this, like the Grissus pirates are doing some nasty, and we the capsuleers should go and pop them and recover some capsules that they've been collecting by popping other players. Could have been good, could have been nicely presented, yet there's no such thing. I mean, you can go to the Hunter's Pass, which is the view event, collect damaged capsules to level up the Hunter Pass. Special event, the Hunt login, these are pretty much the entire panels. You can see there's no backstory. It should have had a backstory. It was a simple narrative, like the pirates are doing something, we need to block them and collect these and we'll get some rewards. Nope. If this special panel that introduces us to the Hunt is hidden somewhere inside the customer support section, then fuck this. No one's sitting in that menu. If you want to present something, do it in the game. Do a pop-up like a shiny thing, reminder, or whatever. But right now we have, I didn't see absolutely anything that should introduce us to this. And it just goes like this. Blap on the screen, the Hunt. You get this panel, which is really not that informative. There's the login rewards, additional from the main login rewards that you have monthly. This is the second login reward screen, basically tied to the event. And we get some items that should help us with completing the event. And of course some more skill points and more stuff, which basically useless. These things, nobody uses these. I mean, no one. Fuck's sake. These could be removed entirely from the game. The next screen is basically the Hunter's Pass, and the Hunter's Pass is where people went bananas when they saw it. Why? Because, well, see, the point here in the login rewards is you have an alpha and an omega. Basically, if you're only alpha player, you get only the top rewards as login rewards, and if you have omega, you get the second row as well. Now, with the Hunter's Pass, this should have been the same, meaning you've already paid for your omega character, you have a premium character, a premium account, you should be able to access everything that is premium related. Nope. They actually introduced, people will call it paywall. I wouldn't call it paywall because it's not, EVE is not pay to win. You can't go pay to win. Even if you try hard enough, there's somebody that's going to be able to blap you no matter how much money you put inside this game with a shittier ship than yours, basically just because it's anti whatever you're flying. Most practical example is you showing off your Naga skills and your shiny items on your Naga, and a Condor Mark II just comes in and in 5 minutes or so takes you down, grabs the kill, pods you, and collects all your shit. And that Condor II pilot probably has like 3 months into the game. It's that easy. So pay to win? No, it's more like skilled to win, but not in skill points, because there's also a trap here. If you think that skill points will help you, no, skill points only give you a small advantage. In my opinion, a PvP match is won in 80% in your fitting screen, because the fit is most important. The skill points are an advantage or a helper, that enable you to maximize your fitting. That is correct. Skill points do help you, but it's not 100% skill points, and it's not 100% throwing off money at the game. However, this thing right here that they put in, this is really, really bad. I mean, not only you have premium, you also have to pay additionally for a premium hunter pass to get the top row available, which is pretty much a lot of skill points. But in my opinion, the top row shouldn't have been a premium on top of a premium. It should have been, if you're a mega, you have access to the top row of the rewards from the Hunter Pass. If you're alpha, you only have access to the lowest, to the bottom row of rewards. Pretty damn simple. And one more thing that I actually do consider a bug, but it was not a bug, it was considered a feature and was, I wouldn't say hidden, but you know when you go to the bank and they give you an awesome credit, but there's some stuff written in the fine print, and if you just miss one payment, you lose the house, you lose the car, you lose everything. Well, it's kind of the same here. What happened is I started doing missions, and I went straight for some high-paying anomalies to get as much as I could from this specific mission. Basically, you need to complete the missions and you get some broken capsules. With 20 capsules, you progress to the next level, and you can only accumulate 200 in a week, or at least 5 days. That's the maximum number of broken capsules that you can collect per week. Once you obtain 2 million ISK in bounties, you get this mission completed. If you mine 30,000 cubic meters of ore, you get this mission completed. Manufacturing jobs, planetary materials, complete encounters, complete reverse engineer, basically for any profession inside the game. You get some broken capsules, which basically help you getting to the goal for each level, which is 20 capsules. Once you complete the level, you get to claim all these rewards, and that's it. Now, the thing that was hidden inside here was absolutely horrendous. So I started doing anomalies and started doing like getting high bounties, doing all the stuff, and like woohoo, I got 16 million in bounties. And to my surprise, the completion of the mission that should grant you 2 capsules for each 2 million ISK in bounties collected only triggered 3 times. 3 times, that's 6 million. What happened to the rest of the 9 million? And I actually went in and submitted a ticket. Like, what the fuck is going on? I did like 16 million in ISK bounties. This mission only triggered 3 times. Customer support replied very easily, well, you missed the fine print. Like, the what now? Well, you see, there's an exclamation mark here, and if you put this here, and it's not in the top, it's not in the middle, no, it's all the way to the bottom. I mean, you don't even see it. It's a special tip. It's not on top, it's down below because it's special, and each bounty settlement will only complete 1 bounty mission. Planetary materials and ore that exceeds the mission limit won't be counted. Well, everything that is above that is ignored. Yep. So this is a feature. This is not a bug. In my opinion, this is one of the most ugliest things that could have been implemented. I mean, it could have been done better. I mean, if you farm, if you get like the bounties, okay, you've got a tick of 6 million bounty because you're living in nullsec and you're doing dead spaces and stuff. Give me 3 missions completely. I've got 6 million in bounties. That's 2 million times 3. 3 missions of this type were considered completed. Give me 3. No, you get a 6 million ISK in bounties completed. No, you get a 6 million ISK tick in bounties in your wallet, and this mission only triggers once. You claim it, you get 2 capsules, and that's it. You have to redo it all again. So if you're going to do this event, my advice is grab something that's fast, like a cruiser, faction cruiser, and go do those advanced, not advanced, what is, I think the normal or the advanced encounters. Basically that's I think tech level 5. Do them fast and you'll get 2 million per tick, and it will be exactly what you need in order to not skip on the rewards given by this mission. This is really crappy. This is pretty silly. I mean, I rarely get triggered by stuff. This actually managed to trigger me. And just to take a look at the rewards, well, basically it's mostly skill points. So by definition, this event is a pay to get some skill points. It's not that bad. I mean, in EVE Online, you've got the skill extractors and skill injectors, and you basically buy some skill injectors. You can, if you really want some skill injectors fast, you buy some plex. Real money, put the plex on the market, and then with the ISK you buy the skill injectors, and it's the same. It's real money translated into skill points inside the game, and it's the same thing here. And that's why it was presented in the form of Aurum, the Hunter Pass. And there's two types of it. It's the normal Hunter Pass, which gives you the golden row, which is the premium on top of the premium. And there's also an advanced Hunter Pass, which you buy, and also gives you in advanced 5 levels. So it's basically real money translated into skill points. Would that affect the player base? Probably. New people joining, yeah, they'll catch up much faster, they'll grow up in skill points, but remember, there's like a big gap between the tech levels. Starting from tech level 7 is going to be pretty difficult to reach tech level 8 and tech level 9. Sure, this will help for the existing player base that is pretty old. Will this help? No, it won't. It will just give you like a small advantage. No matter what bling bling ship you fly, there's probably going to be someone else that's going to blap you and will not give a damn about how many skill points you have or how much money did you invest inside this game. This is the world of EVE. It's a bit harsh, but it's understandable, and that's why I like it. And not to mention the fact that the new skins that have been released with this are just insane, obscenely expensive, like $50 for a skin. Fuck me if I know who buys these things. I mean, no offense guys, but most of the battles in EVE Echoes or in EVE Online, regardless, in EVE, in New Eden, happen while you're being zoomed out. Why? Because you want to understand what the hell is happening on the battlefield, who the hell is coming after you, what direction is it coming from, who the fuck is applying warp drive disruptors and scramblers and webs, and who's target painting you, who's scanning you, who's shooting from where's the gate, where's the planet, where's the sun, align there. Most of the time, EVE Online is a game about triangles, circles, dots, pixels and squares, with a nice shiny interface in which, I don't know, there's some stuff cycling and spinning, and that's pretty much it. No one is going to see those skins unless it's just for your enjoyment and you want to spin your ship inside the station. That's it. Most people play on low-end devices. They just disable all the effects and just put the video graphic information or video graphic settings to the lowest or even custom, reducing the resolution just so you can play fluently and have a decent amount of frames, a frame rate, and not have the game crash whenever some 10 players jump inside the system and spawn right near him. So most likely, no one is going to observe what skin you have, because they'll be busy murdering you. This is just, put it plainly, what's happening inside the game. No one's going to look at you, ooh, this guy has a nice skin. No, it's going to be, ooh, grab that pixel and blap it. Oh, there's low battery. It means we'll have to try to continue with our episode for today. Moving over to the latest Developers Weekly Q&A, we have 4 questions. It covers 24th of March to 30th March. Will we see more faction modules added to the game, like drones and strip miners? This is something that has already been asked before. Faction drones will be added to the arena. We're still deciding how to implement faction strip miners. Ooh, interesting. This I didn't know, and we'll share more details later. So, they will be releasing faction strip miners, but they don't know when. As for faction drones, we'll see them in Arena, most likely tied to the loyalty point store, so we'll be able to grab them from there. Introduce a language translator into the game in the chat so that it can be translated in private messages. Yeah, this is something good because, you know, we're playing on mobile, on EVE Online, you're playing on a PC, you have the liberty to just Alt-Tab and go to Google Translate if somebody wrote you something, and you can copy whatever somebody wrote and put it in Translate, and so you can understand what he said. But here we don't have that. We can't even copy whatever somebody else is typing in the chat screen. So having a translator would be awesome, but in my opinion, is not something that the development team should focus on. There's plenty of stuff that they can fix and that they can improve and they can implement. This is a nice to have feature. I have completed most of this, so they have completed most of this. They didn't finish the destroyers, buffing them up or whatever, seeking them to rebalance them, but they finished the translator. We will finish the content shown in our development roadmap first, before finishing the translation feature. Moving on. In the upcoming exploration update, also going to include combat probes, or similar system to find other players in ships in space. This one is something that I like, and I really want to read you guys what's mentioned here. So scanning will not be based on using combat probes. You will be able to scan other players directly through a completely new feature. So it's most likely not going to be like in EVE Online, where you have like the combat probes and the scanner probes. There's going to be something different. We'll be able to scan for anomalies, hidden anomalies or hidden signatures, whatever they will be, hidden sites. Like we know there's going to be something with some analyzers involved. We're going to have such a module. And of course, probably also hidden combat sites and other people that we will be able to track down using the scanning system. Somebody mentioned, what if we would be forbidden to scan people in low sec? Well, that will be shitty, because currently all the people are engaged into encounters and storyline missions. That thing, 50% of the time, takes you through low sec, and that's where scanning will be beneficial to pirates like me in roaming the seven skies and pillaging and plundering and doing all sorts of nasty stuff. Will there be new ships added to the game, especially frigates, like faction frigates from EVE? You know, like the Federation Navy Comet, the Firefly, the Hookbill. Or will there be any completely new kind of ships added? And if you can, please elaborate the estimated date time when or if such ships will be added to the game. We will consider adding a series of Yangjung ships, but this will be considered after August at the earliest, after we release all of our other planned content. So what they want is basically to finish up whatever they have planned for the rest of the year, and then start fresh with some new stuff, new content, new ships, new blah blah blah. Well, somebody on Discord, on Reddit, I can't remember exactly where, or there were multiple people doing this, asking, where is the rest of the Sovereignty update? It was promised that the Sovereignty will be launched in several phases. There were a bunch of other planned stuff for the Sovereignty, like additional modules, additional stuff that you could anchor around your corporation citadel to give it bonuses, like the ability to, I don't know, mine faster or to spawn some specific sites at a faster rate. What are those? I did not see them inside the Trello, and I actually followed the Trello developers roadmap several times in a row now, and I haven't seen any Sovereignty update. The only thing that I'm positive about regarding upcoming content is the exploration feature, and I'm really anxious to see how that will be implemented, what exactly we'll be able to scan or to find, or how we'll be able to scan other people. The rest is going to be just filling, in my opinion, probably until Arena comes or the loyalty point comes. But regarding the balance, the big balance update, I have my doubts about that. I haven't been able to get like an answer in regards to when the public test server will be available. I'm guessing it will be happening after this. Most likely, once they finish up with the event, they'll probably launch the public test server so we can test the balance changes. I don't know if we'll have also the ships, like the capital ships that are about to arrive. I have no idea if we will also have the tech level 10 ships that were announced to arrive, or the exploration feature. I don't know. Don't forget about our community question of the week. We'll be announcing the winners tomorrow. And the question is, what will you do with scanning? Will you explore for loot, or will you explore other people? Drop your comments below and participate in the giveaway. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. A very big shout out to my channel supporters, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.